This faceless channel gets over 600,000 views monthly. And according to Social Blade, it earns more than $2,000 a month from ads only. And the channel uses no camera, no microphone, and no recording. Everything is fully automated. Their secret sauce is choosing top trending topics and crafting excellent scripts that keep you glued to the screen until the very end. In this video, I'll break down their full process. Spotting trending topics, using AI for killer scripts, creating voiceover, collecting and creating engaging visuals, and editing it all into a video viewers can't stop watching. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to create faceless videos on any topic you choose. If that sounds like something you're into, hit the like button so YouTube keeps recommending content like this to you. Alright, let's dive in. The first step is to choose a topic for our video, and this is the most important step. If we get this wrong, the following steps won't matter. I go to the sample channel I showed earlier and check the average views. Let's say most videos get around 10,000 to 15,000 views. Then I scroll down and look for videos that have performed significantly better. For example, here's one with 40,000 views. It's about addiction and why overcoming addiction is so hard. I am making a note of that. Here's another one with nearly 300,000 views, again related to self-control and building discipline. A very similar theme. I take note of that too. Then I found a video with 3 million views. That's almost 100 times the average. It's also about overcoming addiction, so clearly content related to addiction and self-control attracts a much larger audience. This makes it obvious. Topics around addiction and personal discipline really resonate with viewers. Just by analyzing a few standout videos, we can identify strong topics. You can do the same with other channels in your niche. Look at which of your competitors' videos perform exceptionally well. It will help you choose the right topic. So, based on this research, I've decided to create a video about addiction. In the second step, we'll create a script for the topic we chose. Think of the script as the backbone of our video. I've prepared a simple formula that you can use too. It's very straightforward. In this formula, you define the word count of the script. As a reminder, 150 words equals roughly 1 minute. The topic, the tone or style you want, the format, like a story, tips, list, etc., and the target audience. So the script can be tailored specifically for them, using the right language and examples. Let me show you an example I created. Here I requested a 900-word script, which translates to around 6 minutes. The topic is the one we picked earlier, how to overcome addiction and improve self-control. For the tone, I chose a motivating style since people watching this kind of content are usually looking for encouragement. I selected a story and tips format because I want to present the message through storytelling, while also giving actionable advice. I set the target audience as young people struggling with bad habits. This way, the script speaks directly to them and is more likely to catch their attention on YouTube. Now I will create the script with this prompt with ChatGPT. Script is ready. Let's take a quick look at what it includes. It opens with a relatable story of someone feeling lost at night, then explains addiction, why it's hard to fight, and how to manage it, with celebrity examples. It covers self-control, finding your why, seeking support, and handling cravings. It ends with a motivational push and call to action as we requested. We created an original and strong script. I'm keeping this tab open for the next steps. For this tutorial, I'll demonstrate creating the first 2 scenes. As a first step, we'll generate the voiceover. This is a crucial part of the production process because the voiceover brings emotion and clarity to the script. To generate the voiceover, I'll use the ElevenLabs app. I go to the voice section, open the filters, and select Story as the category. I choose a male voice since the story will be told from a young male perspective, and we're targeting a younger audience. I apply the filter and start browsing through the available voices. Once I find one I like, I add it. Then I return to the home page, select Instant Speech, and choose the voice I just added. Next, I go to the script we created earlier and copy those first 2 sections. Now I run the voice generation process. 2 versions were generated. I listen to both and choose the one I like more. I download it to my computer and move on to the next step. In this step, we'll create the scenes for our video. This is where the story comes to life visually. The right scenes help the viewer stay engaged, follow the narrative clearly, and feel emotionally connected. Let's start with a quick example by analyzing how scenes are used in a reference video we looked at earlier. In this sample video, we see a single character shown in different emotional states and actions. Most of the visuals are static images, but they're animated subtly, showing the same character reacting to different situations and feelings. To recreate something similar, I've prepared a quick prompt formula for you. I'm using a minimalist character with a yellow body to avoid copying the exact example. The character expresses emotions only through eyes and mouth, giving it a simple but expressive look. The background color changes between scenes to keep things visually interesting. There are two key parts in this formula: action, what the character is doing; emotion, what the character is feeling. We'll be using a 16:9 format, which is standard for YouTube videos. Let's recall our first scene. I wake up in the morning and wonder how I lost control. So I define the action as waking up in the morning and the emotion as tired. This fits well with the tone of the video. Now I go ahead and generate this scene. As you can see, the tool creates a simple illustration of a tired character waking up. It fits the scene perfectly. Let's move on to the second scene. The script says the person is scrolling on their phone, feeling numb. So I set the action as using phone while lying down, and the emotion as numb. I am continuing from the same ChatGPT chat and writing draw the same character for character consistency. The result is great, and we now have the same character, shown in a colorful background, tired and scrolling on their phone. I'll create the remaining scenes the same way, but not every scene will have the character in it. To strengthen the video visually and avoid repetition, I'll also include graphic-based scenes. For example, in the script, there's a line like, "Nothing has changed." Instead of using the character, I can create a visual that expresses stagnation. I go to Canva and create a simple slide. I choose the presentation format and select 16:9 format. I then search for a crossmark symbol to suggest failure or lack of progress. This visual reinforces the line and keeps the viewer visually engaged. Once it's ready, I download it to my computer. So in summary, I'll produce scenes in two styles: character-based scenes showing actions and emotions, graphic scenes that emphasize key ideas and add variety. Now I will create other visuals for the first two scenes and move on to the next step: editing the video. In this step, we bring all the elements together: the voiceover, visuals, and transitions to create the final video. Editing is what gives the video its rhythm and polish. For this video, I use the CapCut app to edit. Since I explained the other steps in detail, I'll keep this one brief. You can find more in-depth editing tutorials on my channel. Here's a quick breakdown of what I did. I imported all the scenes I previously created. I added the voiceovers beneath the visuals, and also selected a motivational music and added as the top-bottom layer. To make the transitions between scenes smoother, I used a simple mix transition effect. I also added a small zoom-in effect on each scene to give the video some movement and make it feel more dynamic and engaging. Finally, I added subtitles to the top layer. I used CapCut's one-click subtitle feature and then adjusted the style a bit to match the tone of the video. As I mentioned, I'm keeping the editing section short in this video. The whole editing process took me about 15 minutes. Of course, this edit could be expanded and made more advanced. But even in this simple form, I think it turned out quite well. I'll show you the final result in just a moment. You'll find all the prompts and tools mentioned in this video linked in the description below. If you found this helpful, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss future videos on the latest AI tools and how to use them effectively. Now, here's the final video we created together. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
I used to wake up every morning with one thought: how did I lose control of my life? Scrolling endlessly, skipping classes, vaping, drinking, whatever numbed the stress. And every night I promised myself, tomorrow I'll change. But nothing changed until one moment flipped everything. It was 2 a.m. My room was dark, lit only by my phone screen. I'd just binged 4 hours of TikTok, vaped twice, and skipped another gym session. Again. My grades were tanking, my sleep was trash, and I felt stuck, like I was watching my life from outside my body. That night, I saw a clip of someone saying, "The habits that comfort you today will destroy you tomorrow," and it hit me like a punch. I wasn't lazy, I was addicted to comfort, to instant hits of dopamine. And in that moment, I decided something had to change.